Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise tonight to congratulate the Boat Harbour Beach Surf Lifesaving Club for another excellent polar bear swim this year. The polar bear swim is a wonderful event run around the solstice. It is the biggest, most important swim in very cold water in Tasmania. Don't believe the hype about dark mofo. Boat Harbour Beach is really where it's all at. As we all know, Boat Harbour is probably the coldest water in Tasmania. In the world. It is staggering. For some unknown reason, it's probably about 5 degrees colder than the rest of the northwest coast. You can go to Sisters Beach just up the road, Mr. Speaker, and it'll be warm, and then you go to Boat Harbour and it will be absolutely freezing. Yes, exactly. And one of the special things that we make sure that we do during the polar bear swim is that everyone has to go for a swim, but you cannot wear a wetsuit. So what that means is that everyone gets dressed up in as many layers as you possibly can to try and keep warm. We had people this year dressed up as B1 and B2, the bananas. We had people dressed up as the fairy godmothers, and big shout out to that wonderful organisation, Jellyfish. Myself, I went as my former self when I first moved to Boat Harbour as a plumber. Unfortunately, the work boots were probably a bad idea because I did feel myself struggling towards the end there to get out of the water, but we made it just in time. And one of the most important things, Mr. Speaker, about the polar bear swim is that it's all for a good cause. It supports a wonderful organisation which many people in this House and many people right across Tasmania and Australia will be very well aware of, Fight MND. Motor neurone disease, as Neil Danaher has put it, is a beast. It is a terrible thing. There's about 2,000 people in Australia currently fighting MND, and about 800 people a year sadly pass away from the degenerative disease. So it is a disease where families and sufferers need a lot of financial support as well, and the money that's been raised through Fight MND, selling beanies, getting people to get dunked in very cold water, and a whole range of other things has been a real blessing for those people who are on a very difficult journey. It's also a wonderful acknowledgement of surf lifesaving and the surf lifesaving movement. It is Australia's largest volunteer organisation, Boat Harbour. My club is a very small, but we believe a very important part of it. These clubs are often the backbone of communities, particularly on the northwest coast. From Boat Harbour, Somerset, Burnie, Ulverston, Penguin, of course, Devonport, Port Sorell. Surf Lifesaving brings together people from all walks of life and committed to the good cause of saving people on our beaches and keeping them safe, but also many more causes such as Fight MND. So congratulations to the organisers, particularly Suzanne Fairbrother, who organises just about everything at the Boat Harbour Surf Club, and I'm sure she won't mind me saying that, as well as the Fairbrother family and all the people who've been involved in the polar bear swim over the years.